What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Grim here from Outside MTG, but unfortunately, Magic's been kind of doo-doo here lately, so, you know, out here playing some Hades, which I've been playing it for a little while now, doing some voiceover work, because it's been raining, it's been garbage outside, so I can't actually be outside. But this was my first sub 10-minute run, where I'm going to try and chase that speed run record, which you do have to excuse this run because, well, just totally keeping it real. I'm new to this build. Pretty sure I'm going to chase the speed run record with the gun, but I wanted to give the Demeter Fist a shot because I have heard people talk a lot of good stuff about him. It's all about that Ares build. Yeah, you got to pause it, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get the right boon. But in the future, I will just be recording live. Matter of fact, we'll probably be on Twitch. But just wanted to get out here, give it a shot. Wanted to start getting some content going for this as well, which I know we got Kaldheim coming out on Thursday, which I am going to take part in. I might actually even make videos, and look at that! We got Athena right out the gate. This run was a little sloppy. Like, the game really, like, did me some favors. Like, not only did we get a gang of fountain rooms, we got a bunch of chaos rooms, like the one up ahead. But man, as lucky as I was also incredibly unlucky, because if you're familiar with this, we need Athena special. Had to re-roll twice to find it. Found the epic, which, I mean, that's lit. But then we had to pass on a hammer to take this chaos gate. And we'll get the hammer back down the road. That chaos offering nothing special. Because why would he? Man, trying to fulfill all the prophecies, I got stuck on trying to get Chaos's legendary so many times. Like, I was even getting the exclusive access duo boon trying to make it happen, while running Chaos's keepsake. It's kind of funny too, like throughout this run, I end up, because we got Athena so early multiple times, like we got the dash, we got the special, we got the Ares attack. That was me trying to go for the hard room over the shop. It's like, gotta take that free room. I so shouldn't have taken this hammer. I'm just being greedy. I didn't want to walk away from it. But it's not like the game isn't going to give you hammers. But now the goal here is to actually eventually chase the world record. Like, it's currently like 6 minutes and 29 seconds. And I feel like I can beat that. Which, spoiler warning, I've actually put up a better time than what this video even has to offer. Also, I should have taken that door to the left. I'm not used to burning that many rerolls in one pass, or at least in Tartarus. But we had to work real hard to get that Athena special. So, it made life a little difficult. Go in here, talk to my boy, Syphilis. Get some gold. I wouldn't suggest getting gold for your general runs, but when it comes to the whole speedrun world, like, you just gotta buy stuff. And we caught our first fountain room into another shop, just straight 3 free rooms in a row. And I re-rolled looking for Merciful End, because we already have the tools. Like, keep that in mind. In World 1, we're already ready to get the duo boon that we need, and don't get it. And it takes a long time to find it. Which, hey, it is what it is. I can't hate. Like I say, it was my first sub 10-minute run. I was extra excited for it. Which, that being said, sub 10 minutes is nothing special. But considering I just started speed running yesterday, I was pretty hyped for it. Hell, maybe by this time next weekend, we'll be ready to actually chase the world record. Because if you know me, I'm a super try-hard nerd. Normally I would switch to the Athena boon here, but Athena's already hooked us up with everything that we need and an extra perk that we didn't even want. So we're just gonna keep rolling with our boy Ares. Hopefully he can hook up our like Doom abilities. And by hopefully I mean won't at all. Like this run truly was the ultimate example of all like getting incredibly lucky while not being lucky. Now for the sake of speed running too, I really needed to take and I need to learn to take advantage of the Doom effect and just moving away. And then I tried to run away because I was like, oh no, where are the boats? Because I'm still bad at this. But we're getting there. Ooh. Go talk to the lovers, get them upgrades. Dying Lament becoming heroics, whatever, but our special also became heroic on a weapon built around the heroic, and we caught a second fountain room. Like catching 2 fountain rooms in one run is pretty lit. And hitting a pause screen this long means I was doing something with a cigarette. Because if you know me, you know I love cigarettes. Catching this room is brutal. Fortunately, our girl Meg was down to tag at least 2 of the witches for us and just strip their armor. And we got a chaos room. Hey, look at that, it's a duo, but not the one that we came for. But we gonna lose some life. We're gonna go talk to our boy Chaos. Have a whole bunch of things that are terrible. And finally just land on that, even though our cast has nothing to do with our build. It's the only one of those 3 who doesn't slow us down. And unfortunately, I'm all out of rerolls. Like, we really want to find that Athena Ares Merciful End boon. Like, that is the whole point of this build. I really should have backed off that guy sooner. Like, it is kind of funny looking back on these, like, whenever it's not in the heat of the moment and being able to actually critique what's going on. But you know what? That's what's going to help us actually chase down this record. Like, before it's all said and done, we are 100% coming for this record. Like, I feel like 545 is very possible. Oh, and get ready for this. This is the worst learning fight you will ever see on this channel. Like, I know that looked okay. Like, it didn't seem too bad. It was awful. This whole thing goes so poorly. I can't even begin to tell you. Like, there's Death Defiance #1. Which, spoiler warning, it isn't the last one this fight. Oh no, it's starting to rain outside. You might be able to hear it, but you know what? It's outside the MTG. It's an outside voiceover. We'll sit out here in the rain and do this voiceover. It is what it is. And also, there's Death Defiance #2 because apparently I'm bad at this. Bye, friend. Like Mono Blue Tempo running into an Allosaurus Shepherd. They don't want to play no more. Again, normally I would switch boons, but I'm just keep rolling with this Ares one. You know, that god that we saw immediately right out the gate, but haven't seen since. It's just the world that we live in. Got hammer #2. Hammer time. I do really like the hands when it comes to dealing with foes in Elysium. But I definitely need to get better with the whole impending doom. But again, this is one of my early runs. None of these are the explosive uppercut that I want for Christmas. We'll hit that pause. Get in there, grab this life total. Oh man, I cannot wait to take and actually have like a live commentary going. This whole voiceover thing is not my style. But there was no way I was gonna be able to record today and do commentary over it. Like, the weather has been atrocious. Kinda like my play in this video. Oh, there's Athena again, and it's a hard room. I know what you're thinking. Oh, our boy Grimm's finally gonna get the duo boon for Athena and Ares. He's got a reroll. It's a hard room. He's got the mirror ability that increases the odds of it as well. Let's take a look at it. Let's hit that reroll. And no. Just a whole bunch of no. Like, man, we could have had the duo boon that this thing is built around as early as Tartarus, like in the first world. Could have had it. Like, all the prerequisites were met. Came across the necessary guides twice. But no. Hit a hard room? Still no. Matter of fact, hit a hard room with a Chaos boon upgrade to increase the odds of it, plus a mirror ability, but whatever. You know. This is why this is both the luckiest and unluckiest run in ever. And man, it felt real bad losing those Death Defiances, and I thought about trying to buy some from some wells, but our boy came through for us. He refilled us. We were ready to go. All of a sudden things are looking way better, and there's fountain room number 3 out here beating the odds. Now we got that extra fast movement after dashing, plus some sturdy. And we got Thanatos and Elysium, which are really good. Like, I'm telling you, my play was subpar here for a speed run. But the game went out of its way to hook your boy up. Like, thank you, Orion Jesus. I will do better in the future. Like, this run could have easily have been in the neighborhood of 7 minutes if I was just, I don't know, more familiar with the build, honestly. But that being said, I'm not complaining. And I have a gun run that I did literally the play after this with the Adamant Rail, with the Eris aspect, that beat this run by about 45 seconds with way less things going for it, which I'll throw that up tomorrow. We'll get that going. But I have been slowly creeping my way towards that whole world record. Just finding little things I could be doing better. Which some of that comes down to RNG, some of it's seed. It just kind of is what it is. If you're trying to speed run a game like this, and look at that, we finally found Merciful End. Finally. Go shit on these two nerds. Even though the Minotaur didn't take damage from our Meg Call, I really feel like the Minotaur was in fact in range. I feel a little robbed. But whatever. They're both impervious. We've got both of them to half health. The fight just started. Theseus is as good as done for. He's gone. This has got to deal with the Minotaur. It is what it is. Like, this is another one of those moments where anytime you're speed running this particular boss fight, you really want to see them both die together. Or within like mere moments of one another. But hey. Again, can't complain. It's like things could have gone better, but it is what it is. I went ahead and just grabbed the Black Shawl. The dealing damage to foes who haven't taken damage isn't that big of a deal, but it's super easy to backstab with the hands. So we're down to take that extra 20% damage. Now it's time to go into the Temple of Sticks, do some Charlie work, kill some rats, because you got to smash rats with your hands. And if you don't get that reference, then you need to get on Hulu and watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because it is one of, if not the best show that's ever existed. Look at me doing all this Charlie work, just smashing rats. I know that was a satyr, but it looks enough like a rat that we're going to count it. Man, if you're looking to speed run too, you always want to take the hard doors first, because the final room are just bosses like these, which is way better than trying to fight an entire room full of enemies. It's better to fight one big enemy and just some friends. Look at that, we get to stack some Doom. Oh, the Doom. We are like Gurr from Invader Zim out here singing the Doom song now. It's Doom, 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 Doom. I know that had a very Cisco thong song thing going for it, but it's okay. And if you got that reference, you're old. Deal with it. Look at that, putting in some Charlie work. Eggs blocked. Oh, doing some more Charlie work. Smashing the big rats this go around. Yeah, we got poisoned, but there's no time to get cured. One more time. And look at that, only had to clear 2 hallways. Like, man, whenever you only got to clear 2 hallways, that is such a huge boon. Like, now we get to pet that dog. Go and pet that dog. That dog gets out the way. And then we're going to go kill that god. But first we got to pet that dog. Yep, let's go, Hades. Man, that whole little fishing hole that's right behind him, I have had Hades before take and actually like talk shit about how that fish is mocking him. Also, you'll notice I hit that mech thing right off the bat. That's to try to stop him from hitting darkness. But he hit darkness anyway. We weren't able to deal enough damage before he went impervious. Was just another example of things just kind of going my way here. Like, this really shouldn't have been a sub 10-minute run. Like, everything that could go right did, but everything that could go wrong also did. Like, this is truly like a Murphy's Law meets the lottery winner. Get them arrows, dog. It's Nylea. Keen-eyed. God of the Hunt. You Magic players know what I'm talking about. And even though he's impervious, you can still sit here and rack up the whole thing to get them hands going. You just gotta come over here and catch them hands. He's like, yeah, he got me. He got it in once. But that's it. 9 minutes and some change. I have a way better Hades video lined up for tomorrow. So, if you would, stick around. You're about that Hades life. I got a gun run that shatters this time. But that's all we got for today. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. Until tomorrow.